Hi everyone, and welcome to Lifesizing, Aging Gracefully for the 50 Plus. Well, we're into October, aren't we? And I hope your weather is good. Ours has been fabulous, chilly, but it's warming back up. And so here we are, back continuing our segment on kitchens, but today it is the kitchen hearth room eating area. And I'm going to show you 7 ways that you can put more heart into your hearth room or your kitchen eating area. Really, the whole kitchen. And I want to say or tell you that there is a blog post on my site, my website, which is www.midseabeach.com. And at the top it says there's tabs, so to speak, or pages, and there's one for blogs. And this one shows you the before, which is really helpful to see from whence we came here in our last best nest downsized home that we just love more and more as we keep tweaking and doing different things. Bob stood there this morning. I'll turn this around just so you can see, but from our living room, we just have the most magnificent views. And he stood there this morning and he said, "I love our house." How much better is that, right, to hear? So I'm going to now turn you around again, and I'm going to show you the hearth room. But if you look on my blog site, midseabeach.com, it says 7 ways or something like to put more heart in your kitchen eating area and hearth room. So here we go with the first 7. So I'll be back with you all in a moment, but right now, if we do this correctly, oh dear you all, I thought I had this. So you are now seeing our kitchen that you saw the time before last, because the last time I was traveling and it was the very last one was on excuse me, clean eating. And so the time before was the kitchen before and afters. But today we are, see how the lighting goes bonkers. But anyway, number 1 on today is putting more heart into your kitchen area, is adding your treasures, your collectibles. There's really no reason that we should keep these tucked away or even in other rooms so that they're never seen or they're never savored or never enjoyed. I wasn't going to show you these, but I just thought since we're talking, there's 7 of these different types of fruit, and I'm not going to be able to get a good picture for you all. But my late mom and I, one time, she went to Dallas Market with me. It was hilarious. She's very sassy. We had a great time. But anyway, those are handmade Italian porcelain that I just treasure. So, on to treasures. These sconces, you can't see there you go. The candles are battery, which, you know, when it's winter or evening, they're really pretty glowing, and we never have to worry about them, and they're LED. But the main thing are these unique, gorgeous sconces. I bought these in Kansas City at Designers Only high-end showroom. And I thought, oh, surely there would be a client that wanted these. Not so, lucky me. So I had them in my collection. There's 2 of them. And they fit like they were meant to be here, right? These plates, my dear Aunt Carolyn found this set. They're circa 1800 something. It's in the blog post. And they're just gorgeous. They're marked on the back, stamped, I guess is the correct way to say it. So these are some of my treasures, but also over here, I'm going slowly, on the buffet are these candlesticks, and I'll open our display up here. There's also the soup tureen, and these were purchased, and there's another one up at the top on the right. These are handmade in Portugal, and I bought them. I don't even know if this is still, maybe some of you know. I bought them at Gump's and in San Francisco as a going away to me. Leaving Northern California in the 80s was really sad, but I had something. This bowl is from my beautiful daughter-in-law, and she brought it back from Dubai, but they're made in other parts of the world. And then this lamp is one of my favorite. It's hand painted. And again, this is a gift for babysitting grandchildren when the parents went to England. So those are some of my collectibles that I really like. So next, we are going to talk, if you don't need Dramamine by the time we're done with this, turn around upside down. This is the table. I want to talk about set a pretty table. Even though it's just you all, and for me, the majority of the time, it's just Bob and I. But how cheerful this is. And so when I was in Colorado recently, went to Sur La Table, and bingo, found these placemats, which they're hard to find, aren't they? And they're vinyl, so they work for us every day. The other thing when you're collecting placemats and tablecloths and whatnot is to have the place to store them. And so here if you look at the blog post, I'm going to pull open one of these drawers, but I show you what this credenza area looked like before. But I did these extra wide drawers so that there would be a place for linens, because I love my linens and all different seasons. I love my napkins, and it's just, they're so easy to add that little extra touch. But having a place to store them where it's not a royal pain when you want to be able to get at them. So next, if you can hang with me, is, let's see, next is are you all able to see this? Can somebody give me a yes or no if this is working for you? It should be. Next is, this was comfort is king in the kitchen. And I think we need to pay a lot of attention to what we're doing on our seating in our kitchen. The pitch of a chair is really important. And I have sat in more chairs that definitely are not comfortable because the pitch is too straight. Thank you, Diana. So if you can see here, you see the pitch of the back of this chair, how it's slightly going back? That makes all the difference in the world. I talk more about that on the blog post. So next is, if you have one of those old-fashioned albatross kitchen desks, this is what was here, and so it's gone, obviously. The cabinet above, so I designed this unit, and as you can see, there's wide drawers on the right, and then on the left, there's doors. Behind those doors are adjustable shelves. It's hard for most of us to find a place for super tall candlesticks and all kinds of other things that we want access to, right? But we can't, thank you, Amy, but we can't find a place to put them where they're handy when we want them. So this was perfect. And then the desk that used to be there, and again, it's on the blog post, was 36 inches high. And the cabinet above sat, maybe 14 inches above it. Even if you sat at the desk, you felt like it was coming down like Chicken Little. So in order, again, upgrading on a budget, this cabinet was the former one. You'll see it in the pictures on the post. And we just pushed it up, our super contractor. And of course, everything was painted the same color. And so added the lighting, and it's been perfect. We serve here. Not only is it functional, so think about places like this for you all. This was one of our high-end budget items, but I would do it again in a heartbeat. It's fabulous. And the tile here is just sheet tile from Home Depot. We ran out of the custom-made tile that is our backsplash in our kitchen that was left over from our other house that's yummy gorgeous. So it works, right? So next we're talking about painting our fireplaces. And if you could have seen this kitchen, and you can if you go on the post, what it looked like before, but dark walls, dark cabinets. And I've talked before how that is not good for aging eyes. It's not good for our feeling of peace and joy, to have this heaviness around us. So, of course, had to paint the fireplace, and many, many colors before I found this one, so it didn't look like a box of crayons. But anyway, that's one of the things we did. And paint's cheap, and if you don't like it, you can paint again. And it was one of those that I get teased a lot by Bob, because he says, if he stands still, I'll paint him. So anyway, it's kind of our deal. But he's brave, and he has confidence in me to go for it. The other thing I wanted to mention is a TV in the kitchen is something that I'm normally not that crazy about. But if you can see from here, there's our living room, which we're in a lot. And then to the right of that is, and I'll show you the progress of what we're going to do. We turned our dining room into a TV den area for Bob and me, because we can use this table. There's a 24-inch leaf in it now, but we also have another 24-inch leaf, and we can easily seat 8 comfortably, 10 if we scrunch. So we are fine with using this area that's more uptown as our dining area, dining room, and we're very happy with our decision. And lastly, I wouldn't leave this without talking about what? Lighting. So I will replace this light fixture. I know you designers looking at that are going, gag me with a spoon. It's original. We have it up there, but so we could see the TV. And I just haven't found what I want yet. So there's that lighting. We put in more recessed cans, of course, if any of you know me. Then there's the sconces. But over on the buffet, there's also, again, I don't want you all to end up nauseous after you watch Mitzi move all over the place. There's LED lighting under this buffet, and I use it all the time. It's one of these things we haven't painted yet. I'm sure you all have projects in your house that you haven't gotten to yet. But so we are there, and then there's a lamp, and that takes care of many of our lighting. So there you have it, and I'm happy that you tuned in. And next time, it'll be a surprise. I'm working on something for you. But I hope you're all well, really well, staying safe. I felt safe flying, but took many, many, many precautions. I think the airline, especially Delta, did a fabulous job. So until the next time, you all remember our motto, be more for yourself so that you can do more for others. It sounds so simple, right? But it's very profound. All right, love you all. Bye-bye.